Hey you guys, it's me Maureen and welcome back to my channel. Today I have been so busy. I got up at 5 o'clock this morning and started writing to companies for coupons, okay, because we're going on vacation soon, and I thought, it would be such a great thing to come back and get a bunch of coupons in the mail. So I've been trying to get all that done. You guys, I got 3 roosters, and they have been fighting, so I had to separate them this morning, and that was a job. And then I had to make breakfast, and I'm just like so tired. I could go to bed. But I thought I wanted to come on here because I'm getting a lot of questions about food, right? You know, you listen to the news and everything's got poison in it. You got lettuce, you got blueberries, you got strawberries, you got all these things, and it just makes you wonder what you should eat and what you shouldn't eat, right? So I want to talk to you guys about some things that I did here on my little homestead to keep bringing me in food, okay? Now, this is a big one. I have all my neighbors save me their celery. You know how you just cut it off and this you just throw away? Well, you can take this celery and put it in some ground and it will grow celery. I do it all the time. I got like 15 out there right now growing because I like celery to give to my rabbits. My rabbits love celery, okay? Another thing you can plant one time and it will come up for years is asparagus. I've got 50 plants all around the perimeter of my house. I just started planting them. And every year I have 50 asparagus plants up. And they are big, they are delicious. And, you know, I did that one time. And every year now I get asparagus, okay? Another thing is rhubarb. You plant rhubarb. Did you ever have a rhubarb and strawberry pie? Oh my God. It is so good. If you've never had rhubarb, you got to go try it. Okay, so rhubarb, you plant one time and it keeps coming up year after year, right? Another one is carrots, you guys. You guys can do this on your patio in a bucket, right? Oh, and I forgot to tell you, on every asparagus plant, there's 5 asparagus stems. I have asparagus all year long. Okay, but let's talk about carrots. You know how you go to the grocery store and you buy those carrots with the green coming out of it? If you cut that off, you take that with that green coming out of the carrot. What do you call that? I can't think of the word, but you know what I mean. You cut the carrot off, you got that green. You take that carrot and you put it in some ground, and I'm telling you, it will grow. I do that all the time because, again, I got rabbits, and I like to feed them carrots and celery as a treat, right? And that really helps them when they have babies too. So, yeah, those are the things that I have done that I know they come up every year, and I enjoy that. You know, because I'm not spending it at the store, okay? Now, let's talk about freeze-dried food. Why do I have freeze-dried food? Because it don't take up much space, and it's in a can, and it lasts for 25 years if you don't open it. If you open it, it will only last about a year, okay? So let me show you just some of the products that I absolutely love. This one is from InfoWars, right? Alex Jones. I know some of you like him, some of you don't. I happen to really like the guy. So he's got freeze-dried food, and this is the pancake mix. And oh my God, it's really good. So this lasts for 25 years. Yep. Another one I got from InfoWars is this is my favorite bread to make. You know, because sometimes I just get so lazy. You know, I have a lot of jobs here to do on the homestead. And sometimes I just don't feel like making bread all the time. Now, I love to make sourdough bread. I love that bread. But this is just, I love this brand, and it's so good. It's called Honey Wheat Bread. I get that from the Alex Jones Show store. Another one I absolutely love is, now this is from Agrosson. I like this stuff too. I have tested every freeze-dried food company out there because I don't want to buy it unless I try it first, right? And a lot of times they said you can buy a little can just to try, because why spend a lot of money? And I'm telling you, and maybe but to me, freeze-dried food costs a lot of money. It just does to me, because we only live on so much a month on Social Security, and sometimes it is just so expensive going to the grocery store. Okay, so this is another one. Agrosson Farms. This is the vegetable stew. This has cabbage, tomatoes, carrots, peppers, onions, and broccoli. Now, I have put this in soup. I make soup with it, right? And you can, and they're big chunks. I mean, yeah. And again, it's 25 years. If we don't use this, I know my kids will be able to use it. Okay, so Agrosson Farms is a really good company with really good products. So, yeah, this is a company I would really recommend because they have so much more products than the Alex Jones store does, So, yeah, this one is a good one. I love this one. And then this one, I absolutely love. This is the Agrosson Farms freeze-dried beef, okay? And they come in big chunks. It's like buying stew meat. That's what it is, like stew meat. There's no preservatives in this. It is just vegetables and meat. No other additives, nothing. That's why I like this so much. And this beef, again, lasts 25 years. And I like it because I store it in the bottom of my cabinet. And just say if there's something happens and the stores are all closed, right? I know I have beef, I've got bread, I've got vegetables, and I got pancakes. Now, I have a lot more other freeze-dried food, but I just didn't feel like getting them all out of the cabinet because they're kind of heavy. You know what I mean? So, if you're thinking about getting freeze-dried food, I'd recommend buying a small can just to try it because, like I said, it is kind of pricey if you're on a budget or you're on Social Security, right? But these are things that I like to stock in my pantry for later on when we're going to need food and there might not be no more food in the grocery stores, okay? So that's why I buy this. So, yeah, that is my video for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like, comment, and share, and I will see you guys on the next video.